Hi and welcome to Ultra TV. In this video I'm going to try and give you solutions to the main problems people find when using Ultra TV. So at the beginning of the video you'll notice there's a white screen. You go right back to the beginning. It'll give you a list of all the things, all the topics I'm going to cover today. So if one of them topics is what is your problem, you'll be able to see on the right hand side of it, it'll tell you how many minutes and seconds into the video I will start to answer that question, so you can skip straight to it. Alright, let's get underway. So the first one is code is crashed and how do you fix it? Well, it's like a computer, so this will happen from time to time. Your screen might freeze or something like that. So one of the solutions you can do if you've got the Fire Stick or the box is you can just unplug it from the wall, wait 5-10 seconds, plug it back in and reload Kodi, and that should hopefully sort it. If you don't want to get off your sofa, then one of the ways you can do it, if you've got the box, is you go press on the top of your keyboard to the home button or an email button or something like that. It'll get you back to this screen. Click on settings. Go across to this bit here where it says other, down to more settings. You'll get a list like this. You want to go down to the bottom, to the bottom where it says apps. Click on that, and you'll get a list of all the apps that are installed on your device. You want to find Kodi and press select, and then you just want to click on force stop. Once you've done that, escape back to them a few times. You get back to this screen, and then just click back on this icon here, the Kodi icon, to relaunch Ultra TV. If you're on the Amazon Fire Stick or the Fire TV, then you press the home button. You'll get, if you've got Fire Starter, you'll get back at this screen here. You want to click Fire TV settings, and it'll bring you to this screen. If you haven't got Fire Starter, it'll bring you straight to this screen. So I'll go straight onto the bottom to settings and go right to here where it says applications. Then go down to manage installed applications, press select there, and then again in the list you'll get a list of applications that are installed on your device. You want to go down, find Kodi, press select, and then you'll get this option here. Click on force stop. Wait a few seconds and then just click launch application and Kodi will relaunch again. Okay, so another problem is none of the streams are working for you, or you've got certain streams that won't work for you. So first thing to do is join the Facebook group, which is www.facebook.com/groups/Ultra TV Stick. It's written up here. It's what came with the device, asking you to join. When you join and you come onto the group, you'll see the top post here like this. If you're on the computer, it'll be like this. You click on continue reading. This is what you call a pinned post. It'll always be at the top, and in there will be a list of tutorial videos to help you, problems you might have with the solutions there, and also just a lot of the information there. Will change it all the time, depending on how if more problems come in, I'll add more information to it. If you're on your phone, you'll just get this bit at the top. It'll say pinned post like that. You've got to click on that, and that will open up this pin post and you can look there for the information. One of the information you'll find is if you're not getting any streams and you've just bought the device, there's a good chance that your internet service provider is blocking it. It'll have a firewall on the modem, and that firewall will be blocking the streams. So in that pin post you'll see here a list of the main internet service providers like BT, Virgin, Sky, TalkTalk and EE. If you've got any of them, you'll have a link directly underneath them. Click on them, it'll give you step-by-step instructions telling you how to turn that firewall off. They're all called different things. You see one of them like here is called Shield with Sky, it's called Smart Setup with BT. They're all the same thing, they just name different things. So if with a different internet service providers, it's not on the list, say for example yours is called My Internet, then just Google My Internet is blocking Kodi, for example, and it should come up with a solution, one of the links. If you still can't find it, just create a post in the Facebook group and I'll try and find the link for you and get you the step-by-step instructions on how to turn your firewall off. Once you've done that, it should hopefully you'll find it starts to work. However, another way where you don't get streams working might be if there's something like you're looking in the vintage section, something that's old or something that's brand new. Like for example here, Sausage Party is not out yet in the cinemas. But if you click on it, you'll see, or you search it, you'll see it comes up and you think, oh great, it's got it. When you click on it to get the links, it'll come up with this at the top here, it'll say no stream available. All that means is the program called Exodus, this is in this case, knows this film's coming out. It's getting itself ready so it can search the internet, it puts it into the database, and every day that program will go right through the whole database and search for streams for every single item in that database. So it puts it in there ready for when it does come out, so the second it does come available on the internet, it's available to you. So sometimes you'll get no stream available. It's just simply because it's not been put on yet, or it could be really old and no one has uploaded it onto the internet yet. So that's the reason why. Alright, so you'll generally find that with this one, It'll be just that one or two films that won't work. It won't be that all of them. If all of them aren't working, it's your internet service provider that's blocking them. If you're still getting a lot of them that are working, just one or two that ain't working, then it's going to be the fact that there's probably no streams available. You can try though in different sections. So, for example, in the film section, if you're looking at the Sosh Party and it's not in Exodus, you can try Spectro or UK Turks or one of the other ones, Salts, and see if it's in any of them. If it's in none of them, there's a good chance it's not out yet, especially if it's a brand new film that hasn't been released. Okay, so the next problem is you keep getting buffering. There's many issues regarding this and what causes it. So many variables which can come into play here. So one of them is your internet speed. Generally with TV and movies, some people have had 2 megabytes per second and they can find it straight away. And it works, no buffering, no problems. You mainly get buffering, everyone does, more so in live events, especially like watching sports or big pay-per-view boxing events, because there's that many people watching it. The servers are just getting hammered. So sometimes your internet might be really quick, but where you get the information from, there's that many people, millions of people are trying to get the information at the same time that it's just slowing it down for you. So obviously, even if you've got an internet service that's doing 100 and 150 megabytes per second, the server you're getting it from might be only releasing that information at 2 or 3 megabytes per second. So that could be one of the problems. If you're on an Amazon Fire Stick, it could be that you're in a dead spot in the house. Try bringing your Fire Stick a bit closer to the modem, see if that helps. Also, I have got in the pin post in the Facebook group, you'll see a section there regarding buffering. At the bottom there's a link and it's a guide, and what that does, it tells you how to adjust certain settings for live sports and live TV. Just remember to put the settings back again afterwards, otherwise your TV shows and movies won't play properly. And also in settings, you can test your internet speed. You go to settings in Ultra TV, and then here it'll have test Wi-Fi. Click on that, it'll tell you what speed your internet's working at, so you can get a rough idea whether it's your problem or if it's somewhere else. Okay, so one of the problems you might have come across is you've loaded Kodi up to icon to load Ultra TV up, and you've got this screen. Don't worry, there might be a thing you can try first of all. First thing you can try is click on System and go to Appearance. It might not have actually deleted, it might just be the skin that's just gone back to a different skin. So you press select, where it says Conference there, press select on there, and if you select that, and Ultra TV might come back. It might of that your skin change for some reason to a different one, which will sort of look. If it isn't there, however, you can programs, click on that. You won't get that message. Click on that, and then you might press update here. If you do, you can press select on that, and then you can just install the new build. It'll install at the end. It'll say OK, so you click OK, and then it'll come up with a pop-up saying do not click. When it gets to that point, just unplug the device from the wall, plug it back in after about 5 seconds, and then reload the Kodi icon Ultra TV, and it should be back for you. If that doesn't work, however, if you look on the in the pin post in the Facebook group, there's a video on YouTube showing you how to get for his update from scratch. So look at that and follow the instructions on that, and it'll get Kodi back on Ultra TV back on your. Okay, so you've updated Ultra TV as per instructions. When you click on the Kodi icon, it's just not loading up. This is one of the problems I had. It's nothing to do with you. It's to do with the updater. Can't pinpoint why it's doing it. It does it randomly. It might do it like 1 in 50 devices or something. When you do an update, it'll just do it. Can't find out what it is that's causing it. To fix the problem. So first of all, I can only apologise. What you'll have to do is go to the Facebook group, pin post. In there, you'll see a video, a tutorial video on how to update Ultra TV from scratch. That's the video you want to follow. If you follow that, you will get it back to Ultra. I know it's a bit of a pain having to do all the instructions again, but if you follow that video, it will get Ultra TV back on your device for you. Okay, another one is you might have lost your remote or your remote's not working. If you've got the Amazon Fire TV or the Fire Stick, you'll be able to get and download the Amazon Fire TV remote app, which you can get on the iPhone or the Android device. So it'll be in the Google Play or the App Store, free of charge, and when you use it, it's exactly the same as the Fire Stick remote. In fact, it's got an extra button which enables you to type stuff in, use your keypad rather than having to use your directional pad to go to each letter individually. So that's quite good. Also check the batteries. Sometimes they're working fine, and then a second later they just go completely. So just make sure, just try some other batteries in that you know that work. Make sure that the batteries are a problem. If you've got one of the boxes and it's got two, it comes with two remotes, keyboard remote, and a normal remote. You'll have two remotes. You'll have one there as a backup, so you can use that. Also, you can get you can buy a remote from Amazon direct. You can, about £10, remote on their own. You can set them up just by going to a setting at the Amazon homepage. You go down to settings and you look to the right. There's one that says controllers, I think. Click on that and it'll tell you. It'll give you directions and tell you how you can set the remote up if you've bought a new one. If you've got a box, it comes with two remotes, like I said. If however you've lost both remotes, they do have a USB port at the back of the box, so you can plug in USB wireless mice, keyboards. Majority of them work on them boxes, so I'll give that a go as a backup. Okay, so last thing, final thing is, if you've looked in the pin posts and read through it all, looked at all the videos and stuff like that, and your problem still isn't listed, then no problem. Just start a post in the Facebook group, and me or one of the other members of the Facebook group will hopefully try and give you a solution and help you out. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.